Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the digital congregation, it's time for us to delve into the labyrinthine machinations of the streaming world, a veritable quagmire of contractual obligations, platform loyalty, and the ever-tempting allure of the proverbial bag.
What happened with Rumble again? Basically, I got a huge offer from Kick. I re-reviewed my Rumble contract, and I will only speak positively of Chris. Those contracts are crafted in an incredibly generous way towards the user, such that there was basically no obligation for the creator to uphold a contract, and you could escape them with a written notice with basically no reason, and there was absolutely no recourse for the signer side for Rumble. So I basically messaged him and I was like, hey, listen, I'm just letting you know I'm ditching this and I'm giving him my notice. And he was like, why? And I'm like, well, I paid them back my last paycheck to me. I don't know why. They don't need the money, but because I felt bad. But it was kind of, I don't know if I was sad from over, but you know, I guess it's props to them for having generously written contracts, or it was an oversight. I'm not sure. What happened with the Twitter meeting? I don't know. It never got scheduled. I had like 3 different people reach out to me from Twitter, and I sent them analytics, and I haven't heard back yet. I don't know what happens over there, though.
I need to see more Twitter shows with 600,000 live viewers or whatever they call it.
I have
most metric ever.
No clue. Did you get a YouTube contract? No. I think YouTube literally. I think there was like a 6-month period where they were signing people and then they stopped. YouTube like has phases where they give a look about streaming and then they stop caring about it. You done reading Kickshot now? No, I like you guys. I'll hang out. What are we looking at? Oh, okay.
Today's subject: the streamer who is as mercurial as he is cerebral, Destiny, and his rather abrupt exit from Rumble. Ah yes, Destiny, the very essence of a modern-day intellectual gladiator, who, after navigating the treacherous waters of online streaming, found himself in the eye of a contractual storm, a whirlwind that would make even the most seasoned legal minds clutch their pearls. Now, Destiny is no stranger to the perils of platform hopping. His journey through the digital sphere has been akin to a roller coaster ride, a frenetic oscillation between platforms, each promising the sun, moon, and stars. But, as the story goes, Rumble, with its seemingly gilded promises and user-friendly contracts, was not enough to keep our intrepid hero bound to its digital shores. Oh no, Destiny, ever the pragmatist, found himself lured by the siren call of Kick, another streaming platform, and with a deft flick of his contractual quill, he bid Rumble adieu. Now, let's get into the thick of it, because there's a lesson here for all the young streamers and digital entrepreneurs out there. Rumble, by all accounts, rolled out the red carpet for Destiny. We are talking about contracts so lenient, so beneficent, that one might mistake them for charity rather than business agreements. But herein lies the rub: such generosity can be a double-edged sword. In crafting a contract that allowed for a virtually consequence-free exit, Rumble may have inadvertently set the stage for Destiny's departure. It's a classic case of too much of a good thing, where the very leniency designed to attract top talent instead facilitated their exodus. Destiny, ever the gentleman, handled his departure with the kind of grace one might expect from a seasoned professional. He even went as far as to return his last paycheck, a gesture that speaks volumes about his character. But let's not get it twisted, this wasn't just a feel-good story about a man and his morals. No, this was a calculated move, a masterstroke in the game of digital chess, where every piece matters and every move is made with the long game in mind. Destiny knew what he was doing, and he executed his plan with the precision of a surgeon. But why did Destiny jump ship in the first place? The answer, my friends, lies in the almighty dollar, or in this case, the Kick deal that was just too lucrative to pass up. Destiny's decision to leave Rumble wasn't born out of dissatisfaction, it was born out of opportunity. When a better offer comes knocking, you answer the door. It's that simple. And Kick's offer was the kind of deal that makes you rethink your entire career strategy, the kind of deal that makes you realize that loyalty, in the business of streaming, is often a luxury few can afford. Rumble, with its user-centric contracts, may have thought it had secured a long-term relationship with Destiny, but in the cutthroat world of streaming, where competition is fierce and the market is volatile, nothing is set in stone. Contracts, no matter how generous, are only as binding as the opportunities that come after them. Destiny's move to Kick is a stark reminder that in this game, you've got to stay nimble, ready to pivot at a moment's notice when the winds of fortune change direction. Now, let's talk about Rumble's response, or rather, the lack thereof. When Destiny gave his notice, it was met with little resistance, a mere shrug and a "why?" This, dear audience, is where Rumble may have faltered. A platform that values its talent fights to keep them. It doesn't just let them walk away with a polite farewell. But in the grand scheme of things, perhaps Rumble's laissez-faire attitude is indicative of a broader strategy, or perhaps a lack thereof. Could it be that Rumble, in its eagerness to be the nice guy, forgot that nice guys finish last? And what of Twitter, you ask? Destiny's dalliance with the social media giant seems to have fizzled out before it even began. A string of missed meetings and unreturned messages left Destiny hanging in the digital ether, a stark contrast to the red carpet treatment he received from other platforms. Twitter, it seems, is still trying to find its footing in the streaming world, and Destiny's experience is a cautionary tale of what happens when a company bites off more than it can chew. But let's not forget YouTube in this digital drama. Once the darling of the streaming world, YouTube has grown weary of the streaming game, dipping in and out of the market with all the consistency of a fair-weather friend. Destiny, no fool to the fickle nature of the business, knows better than to hitch his wagon to a platform that can't decide whether it's in or out. YouTube, with its sporadic interest in streaming, may have the numbers, but it lacks the commitment needed to keep top talent like Destiny on board. As Destiny settles into his new digs at Kick, one can't help but marvel at the audacity and ingenuity of his career maneuvers. His exit from Rumble wasn't just a simple contract termination, it was a calculated move that underscores the ever-evolving landscape of digital content creation. Destiny's ability to navigate these waters with such finesse is a testament to his understanding of the game. He knows that in this world, you don't just play to survive, you play to win. So, what's the moral of this story? It's simple. In the world of streaming, the only constant is change. Platforms rise and fall, contracts are signed and dissolved, and through it all, the true players keep their eyes on the prize, ready to pivot when the moment calls for it. Destiny's journey from Rumble to Kick is a masterclass in strategic thinking, a reminder that in the digital age, success isn't just about what you know, it's about knowing when to move. And with that, Destiny has once again proven that he's not just a player in the game, he's the one making the rules.